to Red Lipstick. So today I'm doing kind of a chatty video where I'm going to be trying out a bunch of products that either I have never used on my channel and actually have played with before, and then there's going to be some products in here that I've never used at all. So I wanted to do kind of a chatty, fun little video, kind of shop my stash, if you will. I have to give credit where credit is due. I've gotten this idea from Emily Noel here on YouTube. I will link her channel down below and link some of her Shop My Stash videos where she goes through her collection and pulls out things she hasn't been using for quite some time and plays with them. So that's essentially what I did. Like I said, some of this stuff is new, I've never played with before, and some of the stuff I have, just very minimally or not on my channel at all. So I am also going to be sharing some updates with you guys in this video, talking about the elephant in the room, my hair. And also some other things, some changes coming, or some new things coming to my channel. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy, and if you would like to see this creation and how I achieved it, just keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to use this MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance base. So I've never tried this before. I don't think this is the same one as the MAC. No, it's not the same one that I have, because this is like yellow and really creamy, lotiony feeling. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over my face and see how it is. Okay, so this primer feels incredibly hydrating. I'm obsessed already. We'll see how well it wears throughout the day, but obsessed. Alright, so the foundation I'm using today is not actually new to me. I've just never used it on my channel before. It's the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation in the shade 105. As always, if you hear some weird grunty noises in the background, that is our pug, Snookum. She is very nosy. Alright, so first things first, let's address the hair. If you guys haven't noticed, I did dye my hair red. It does need one more dye before it's to the color that I want. Right now it's pretty bright red, and I would just like it a little bit darker. But I really like the color. I was super bored with my hair. It's been brown for as long as I can remember. And I just thought red would be a fun color. Red hair actually is pretty common in my family. My son has red hair. So yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit more fun. I really wanted to actually go purple, but my husband wasn't too keen on that, so I compromised for red. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the Real Technique sponge and kind of pat this into place on the places that it doesn't blend well for me with a brush, which is usually like around the chin and the nose. Okay, next up, this is a product I've never used before. I have a sample from Sephora of the YSL Touche Eclat brightener concealer product. This is really, really peach, so this one is clearly a corrector. So I'm just going to go in with a brush and get this on my under eyes. And just pat it in then with my finger. So the next thing I wanted to mention is, you guys wouldn't even know this unless I pointed it out, but I have moved my filming location. I usually film in my office. You guys have seen the background of my office quite a bit in my last few videos. It's got the movies in the background. But I used to film with this backdrop in that room, but I got so sick of taking down my ring lights and my camera and all the filming equipment every time I was done filming, and then resetting up every time I wanted to film, because like I said, that's my office and I work in there. My full-time job is in there, and unless I take my filming equipment down, I feel like really crowded in there. There's just not enough room for that, because my dog's kennel is also in there, our black lab, not the pug, but the black lab's kennel is in there, and he takes up a lot of room, and then there's all those movies and my desk, and it's just kind of a nightmare to leave my filming equipment up. And my closet is also off of that room, off of the office. It's actually like, I think it's supposed to be the master bedroom of the house, but we don't use it as that, we use it as the office. Because the upstairs bedrooms are just as big, if not bigger. So we use one of the upstairs ones as the master. It's a very odd kind of layout of the house. And we plan on building our long-term house, but for now, just make do. So anyway, long story short, I have moved my filming setup down into the basement so that I don't have to take down everything every time I want to film and every time I'm done filming. So I'm pretty excited about this. So hopefully the lighting's okay down here. I've got the same lighting down here that I usually do upstairs, but there is a fluorescent light down here, and we'll see how it ends up looking. Okay, so in all honesty, I don't think I like that Touche Eclat stuff. I don't really feel like it's really doing much correcting or brightening. It's a really nice peachy shade, which is the shade that I use in my Benefit Erase Paste, or it's now called Benefit Boing. I use like the salmon colored one, and that usually works really well, but I think because this is such a like thin consistency, it's not working super well, and it's also kind of getting like crepey looking, so I think it's a drier formula, and I already have dry under eyes, so just not really a big fan of that. So next up is a product I've actually never used. Actually, I may have used this when I was like a teenager, but I don't remember it at all. It's the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. I just wanted to check it out again. I got this a while ago for a drugstore under $20 challenge, and I never even used it, so let's use it now. I'm just going to use my little e.l.f. Kabuki face brush and see how this looks. Okay, I really like that powder. It completely smoothed out the texture of my skin. It's really, really gorgeous. I really recommend that. I think it's definitely under $5. And I've always been really impressed with NYC products. I did also have this Laura Gellar. It's her Baked Elements Foundation in Porcelain. It's a powder foundation. I was going to use this to go over the areas that I would normally use concealer on, just to see how this works, because I don't like putting powder foundation all over my face because I'm really dry and it tends to get super cakey. So I'm just going to localize this on the spots of my face that need more concealing, like around the nose and the chin area. I'm just going to do that using like one of these cheapy little powder brushes. This isn't even like a brand. I got these from, I think, Amazon. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I'm going to be adding more DIY type stuff to my channel. And I'm not going to make a separate channel for it because that's something I've always wanted to do with this channel. It's become mostly like a beauty channel, but what I've always wanted to do is kind of be a multi-specialty kind of channel, do more beauty stuff. I've incorporated a lot of health stuff with my weight loss and my abdominal surgery and the brachioplasty. I now want to incorporate more DIYs, more fashion videos, stuff like that. So finally I'm bringing the DIY stuff to the channel. I am currently in the middle of doing a DIY custom closet remodel. So I am making all custom shelving myself. I've also done the floor tiling myself and all that stuff, and I've been documenting it, so I'm going to show you guys the process and show you how easy it is to actually do a DIY closet remodel. You don't have to spend a ton of money on hiring someone to make you custom shelves when you can do it yourself. I'm really impressed with this foundation. It's actually super broken because it came to me this way. I got this from hautelook and it shattered, and they refunded me my money, and I'm just using what's left of it. There's like half of it left. I'm really impressed with that. It's got really good coverage and it doesn't look super cakey. So next up for my face, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Soulmates blushing bronzer in Carrie and Big. I'm just going to be using the bronzer in here because this one's not like super shimmery, so I'm going to use this all over my face. Again, this is another product that I really haven't used. I really got it. I'm a sucker for packaging, and also for the theme of this. I love the fact that they're named after Ross and Rachel and Carrie and Big. Those are my like two all-time favorite shows that I could watch over and over again, Friends and Sex and the City. So anyway, speaking of the closet remodel that I'm doing, I was just wondering, I have to go through my closet, and I do this every so often. I go through my closet and I donate stuff, and if it's newer, like brand name stuff, I will send it to thredup. I'm not sponsored by thredup or anything, I just really like their website, and they give you money back for your clothes if they're in good condition. So I do that sometimes if they're like name brand stuff that I haven't worn a lot, but otherwise I'll just donate. But I'm wondering if you guys want to see me declutter my closet. Like, does that interest you? I know people really like makeup declutters, but I don't know how people feel about closet declutter, so if you guys would be interested in that, can you let me know down in the comment section below. Moving on to blush, I'm going to be using this vintage Jessica Liebskin Illuminating Faced Highlighter in Rose Gold. It says highlighter, but for me it's definitely a blush. It's like a pink blush with a really gorgeous golden overlay. Not really an overlay, it's got some golden micro shimmer in it. It looks really pretty. So I'm going to use that on a powder brush and pop this on my cheeks. I am also, starting in September, going to be doing a fitness type of thing that I'm going to be doing monthly. I'll explain it more in September. Probably at the end of September is when you'll see the video, but I'm going to be starting working out and doing some challenges and eating better and stuff like that, and I want to document my journey. Hopefully do it with some of you guys, help motivate each other and stuff like that, and get the baby weight off. So I will be doing videos on that. Like I said, probably won't see it till the end of September, and I'll explain more about what I'm doing if you want to do it along with me. It's not anything where I'm going to try to sell you stuff. It's just me working out and eating better. And I'm thinking about doing the keto diet. You don't have to buy anything in particular to do the keto diet. It's actually a diabetic diet. I'm not diabetic, but I've seen a video on YouTube recently, someone who did the keto diet, and she had really great results. She had just had a baby and she lost all the baby weight. I will link her video down below in her channel if you want to watch it and learn more info about the keto diet. So she's who I heard it from and why I'm considering trying it out. So I'll link that down below. But yeah, I've been feeling pretty insecure lately. I had my baby 2 months ago, and immediately after the birth I lost about 20 pounds, and I've been kind of floating around that 20 pounds weight loss. Like, I haven't really lost much more than that, maybe like 2 pounds since giving birth to him. So I really need to get into a program, something I can stick with so I can lose the baby weight so I feel less insecure. Alright, for a little bit of extra highlight, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Incandescent Spotlight Strobing Powder. I love this so much, but I barely ever use it because I love the Jeffree Star highlighter so much. But I think you guys see me use those all the time. It's probably obnoxious at this point. So obviously for this video, I'm going to use something different that I don't normally use on my channel. But just look at that highlight. That's so pretty. Alright, so for eyes, I did just real quick prime my eyes with a Painterly Paint Pot because I don't have an eye primer that I've never used. And we're going to go in today with the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I'm so excited. One of my amazing friends that I met through YouTube here, she was a subscriber, and we talk on Facebook and through YouTube and stuff, and she's become an amazing friend. She sent me this, and thank you so much, Caitlin, for this. You are so amazing. I was so excited to get this, and I think it's so thoughtful that you even thought to send it to me, so thank you so much. I'm going to go in today with this and play with it a little bit. I have used it once already, so obviously I haven't played with a ton of the colors that are in here. This is so gorgeous. I love this so much. So I'm excited to play with this today. So first I'm just going to go in with the shade Chaser and apply this to my upper crease area. More as a transition shade than actually a crease shade. Now I'm going to take a more precise crease brush and pop into Low Glow here and really concentrate this on the crease. And I'm going all the way from inner corner to outer corner. These are such pigmented shades, you don't need a ton of product on your brush. There is little to no fallout at all. I'm really impressed with this palette. This is probably my favorite Naked palette. But then again, I've only used the Naked 3 and the Naked Smoky, so really, I have no idea what 1 and 2 are like. So now I'm going to go ahead in the outside corner with Ashes, which is a really cool, like, plum color. And just pack this on the outer corner. And then go ahead and blend those edges. And now I'm going to go ahead in the color Scorch and pop that right on the lid. Oh my god, that color is gorgeous. I have not used this color yet. And back into Ashes to blend those edges. Alright, before I finish up with the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Again, this is not a new product and one that I've used on my channel before, but I don't have any new brow products and I just love this so much. Okay, so I ended up also applying some false lashes, which I'm pretty sure are like dollar store lashes. I found them in my collection and the glue's still drying, so it's like blue still. We'll just ignore that. And they're like ridiculous. They're huge. But I wanted to wear some falsies and I didn't realize these would be so big, but whatever. So I did apply some mascara and I used the Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara. I'm not impressed with this. I don't feel like it doubles my lashes at all. It's not super black, so I don't feel like it even really coats them and makes them look any more luscious or full or anything like that, so not a huge fan of this. So now back into the palette here, we're just going to go in with some Low Blow and take this on the lower lash line. And then I'm also going to take that Scorched color and just go right underneath the middle of the eye with that. And then I'm going to grab the white shade Ounce and pop that on the inner corner. And then back in with the mascara to apply to the lower lash line. And the last step today is going to be lips, and for this look today, I'm actually going to go in with a product that I haven't used in quite some time. This is the Estee Lauder by Kylie Jenner lipstick, and it's a really gorgeous bright orange color. I think it'll look gorgeous with these eyes. You could go with something more neutral. I was thinking about going with the Marc Jacobs liquid lipstick in Hot Cocoa, which is really kind of a neutral color. But I'm feeling the orange right now, so I'm going to go in with this and show you how it looks. Alright guys, so here's the completed makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.